Okay, so I'm going to show you how to start and finish your stitching on your quilt so that it's nice and neat and you don't have any knots showing. And also, what I'm going to show you is also going to stop all those bird nests that you can sometimes get when you start stitching. So it's quick and easy, and I'll show you how to do it now. So I'm going to place my quilted piece into the machine, and I'm going to drop the presser foot. Now I don't want that bobbin thread on the bottom because it could cause a bird's nest, so I'm going to just take a hold of the top thread, and I'm going to manually turn the wheel on the side of the machine and drop the needle down through the fabric until it picks up the bobbin thread. And you just keep turning until it picks it up. There we go. So pull on the thread, just bring that through. Okay, so now I have both threads on top of the machine. So now I'm just going to pull them to the back, and then I'll start sewing from that point there. Now when I get to the end, I'm going to lift the presser foot and pull the project out of the machine, leaving enough thread to tie off. So as you can see, I've re-sewn this in black so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Now at the end where I started and pulled the thread through, you can see both threads are on the top. At the other end where we finished, we only have one thread and we need to pull through the bobbin thread, which I'll do in a moment. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our threads and we're just going to tie a knot. Now a simple knot, you can tie it any way you find suits you. Me, I just like nice and simple. Okay, so there we go, it's my knot done. So now I'm going to take a needle and I'm going to thread both those threads through the eye of the needle, like that. Now, we want to thread these threads back either through where the knot is or just behind it, and we want to make sure that we don't go through to the back like that. Okay, we don't want it to go through there. So we just want to slip it in behind the knot and in under the mane and into the batting. Okay, now I'm just going to make sure the needle hasn't come through. It hasn't. So I bring it up. Okay, I'm going to give it a tug so that the knot goes in under the main fabric, and then I also want to give it a tug just before I cut it so that the thread slips back under the main fabric. So you can see there's no knot showing on the top and there's no knot showing on the bottom. And we want to do the same down the bottom here. So what I need to do is bring through, so just pull the top thread until the bobbin thread shows, and pull that through, and again just tie our knot. Okay, now we've got our threads. Okay, now again we're going to slip in where the knot is, or just under, making sure that we don't go back to into the back of the fabric. So just bringing it along. So no, that's fine. So it just doesn't hurt to give a little check just to make sure you're on track. Okay, so there we go. We pull it through. Give it a tug to make sure that the knot disappears. Yep, and it has. Another little tug just to get the thread. Give it a cut. When we straighten it out, it'll pull back in behind there. So you can see now both ends, there is no knot on the top. There is no knot showing on the back. And that's what we want. We want a nice little clean finish.